In my head, this space was a lot bigger. Okay, so today we're talking about running. Now, you may be one of those that is training for a high rocks, a half marathon, a 5K, or even a full marathon. Lots more people are doing running, but with that, there are a lot more injuries happening and people are struggling to improve their paces. Now, running is 100% a single leg sport. You don't run with 2 feet, but if your emphasis in the gym is just squats, deadlifts, and glute bridges, you're missing out on a lot of strength gains that will carry over to your running. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 movements, very, very simple, that you can do in the gym to help you improve your running and prevent some injuries. Okay, first off, we've got the Copenhagen Plank, which I absolutely love. One of the key sources of a little niggle is going to be in your groin. We also rely on our hips being really, really stable when we run to help keep up the volume and keep up good form when we are running. This one is going to help strengthen your adductors. How we're going to get set up for this one, using a bench, we're going to go parallel with the bench and drive one knee up onto the bench. So my whole lower leg is up on the bench from here. Drop my elbow into the floor. I'm going to lift up my hips. So my hip bone is in line with my knee, in line with my shoulder. And I'm going to lift this leg off the ground. Start off with a 15 to 20 second hold on both sides. If we can do that and we can perform that nice and stable, we're going to then add some hip lifts into it just to further increase the challenge and strengthen through those adductors. So start off with those. This is a really good rehab movement as well as strengthening for your adductor muscles. Next up, we've got the front foot elevated split squat. Now, running, as you know, is a single leg movement, and we spend 100% pretty much running on one leg. This movement is quad dominant and it's going to help us strengthen in our stride. What I want you to think about is keeping your torso nice and upright to keep it in the quads. So as we get into position, back foot on the toe, drop the knee down and big drive up, keeping your chest nice and tall throughout the full range. To increase the challenge, the obvious one, you increase the weight, or we can increase the height of that front foot. Now, glutes are something I think the fitness industry has just turned into visual and trying to get them as big as possible, especially you ladies, but they are so, so important for our running. Now, glutes are really important because they stabilize the pelvis and they help, again, keep that hip nice and stable when we are driving and when we are running. If we neglect glutes or we don't perform enough single leg work, then we might start to see an imbalance, and that can actually show itself further down the leg. You might start getting some knee pain because we haven't fired up our glutes. For this one, single leg glute drive, I want to get my bench just underneath my scaps. I can rest my elbows on the side to give myself a little bit of support. My working leg is going to be flat and my single leg is going to be just out in front, and that's just going to hover there. From here, big drive up, squeeze the glute at the top and come back down. Keep the tension on the whole time, getting a nice big squeeze at the top. If we want to, we can add a dumbbell on our working leg and we can rest it here, but single leg body weight is going to be more than enough to start strengthening and building up our glutes, and that is going to massively help with our running. So remember, running is a single leg sport, and training your legs in isolation is going to help you improve your strength, prevent more injuries, and overall become a better runner, getting you those PBs that you're after so that you can whack them on Strava and show off to all your friends. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment if you've got a different single leg exercise that you love to do. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.